framework, a step-by-step, how do you call that? Parang that framework in a nutshell.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, for the starter business kit, it really starts off with an idea, right? So create that idea. What is it that you're trying to solve,
Okay.
right? So, and most of the time, I think it's a good starting point to know that it's a problem you're also dealing with, right? In the case of you doing this one where we are now with Barrett,
Yeah.
you have a passion for music. I have a passion for food. Hindi ka makahanap ng hindi ko makahanap ng tamang blends na gusto ko. So it has to be a problem statement
Right.
that urges you to have this idea, paano nga kung gawin ko siyang ganun?
Right.
Of course, from there, you start pulling together, clearing out what the solution is.
Right.
Diba? So parang, okay, what can that be? Now, what's in the market also? Baka meron na sa market nun. So you start injecting, okay, researching, doing a lot of information gathering, and that's really part of the starter kit. That's really hone down on that idea and that problem statement and the solution you're thinking about. Then as soon as you land on it, which probably will be 3 or 4 ideas in one of the major ideas, then you start honing down one path after the other, where you then choose your own adventure na ngayon, which would be now creating your vision, mission statement, you're creating your strategies, being more clear around how do you really make this come out in the market, and the market understands that this is a solution to the problem you're experiencing on this.
Right.
So, and of course, with that, strategic planning, you're going to put together a business plan, right? Your business plan includes how do you then price that? How do you then provide that service? How many people do you need? And you're now putting numbers now behind that plan, right? So, kasama yun sa starter business kit. We can give them ideas. And of course, within that, okay, then how do you end up earning?
Right. Right.
So the numbers should not just be, okay, magkano yung price ko, magkano ko siya ilalabas sa market. Then of course, you have marketing, you have sales. But then of course, how do you become profitable? So the biggest part there is, okay, the plan on this module is to give them the way forward on creating a format that will help them understand, am I being profitable or not? And of course, and as you get into that level, you start looking at branding and making sure that you're also consistent in what you're saying, being very clear around how you're going to the market,
Right.
your strategy on how to earn sales. So marami siyang aspect in terms of the starter business kit. Of course,
Yeah, meron pang human resource side, meron, like you said,
Yes.
financial side, may tax compliance side.
correct. Lahat yun. Kasi you're setting it up properly. You're setting up operations. So you have your business. Tingnan natin siya sa aspect of the soft side, no? The soft side of it is the strategic plan, vision statement, creating the culture, creating that product, going out in the market, creating the sense that people would need this and solving it. On the other side, which is the real hard activities you're going to do, there's a business process that you're going to build. Of course, the operational manual. Along with the operational manual, you have to have all these systems, your HR processes, your compliances, all the right tools and systems that you need in order to enable that business. Now, the good news is, when you do this starter business kit, apart from getting all the details and the format, no, there's guidance that we're going to provide. Pitfalls. Kasi yan yung hindi nalalaman ng mga excited sa mga pag-open ng business. Ang parang, it's so perfect, it's so right, that when you get into it, you don't necessarily know what problems you may have.
Right.
And
And then ang common mindset nila is like, yung iniisip nila will be a success
Yes.
overnight. Diba?
correct. Yung
So,
mabilisang return of investment, which
So,
doesn't
yeah.
really happen.
Well,
So,
ang tamang mindset would be to really anticipate that it's gonna fail at first, and then you learn from that failure, and then you iterate.
Correct.
Optimize and iterate. Diba? Something like that.
exactly that. And I think yung emphasis talaga doon is that we will provide as much information as we can give them, and then hone them into preparing for that failure, because that's something that most business owners do not take well.
Right.